everybody, welcome back to Monster Rancher 4.
Yay!
This is take 3.
Yeah, take 3.
So, for the next couple of videos, at least for the next probably 2 to 4 videos, there will be no music in the background.
Aww.
I sincerely apologize for this. The problem is there's a Japanese band that's claiming that the background music for Monster Rancher 4 belongs to them. Well, that's a totally illegitimate claim. It belongs to Tecmo. I can't seem to do anything about it because I refuse to dispute it because it's not their music, so they're actually infringing on Tecmo's rights. And no matter how much I tried to fix it, because in the first video I managed to fix it where I got rid of 2 seconds of sound and they stopped copyrighting it. I tried for 8 hours yesterday to fix the second video we had recorded, and after I think that my 6th try I uploaded it, and I swear I'm not joking when I said they claimed rights to 30 seconds of total silence. And that was the last straw for me, so I'm not going to deal with background music right now. So I came to the conclusion that you guys would rather have the game with no ads on any of my videos instead of having the music with ads and me losing the rights to these videos. So I'm gonna try again in like maybe the next week or two to try adding the music back to see what happens. I am going to contact Tecmo probably and let them know that their rights are being infringed upon if I have the time. So, because I think that's wrong to Tecmo. This is their property. Someone else should not be trying to make money off of it.
But if any of you guys know how to help us out with this,
yes, please let me know, because I've read up on this online, and a lot of other people, especially Let's Players, are having this problem. Like, there was one Let's Player who was recording a racing game, and every time the engine revved, Justin Bieber was claiming rights to it. So they had to delete all their engine revs, and I think that's wrong. They shouldn't be... I mean, the only people who should be claiming any rights are the people who made the game. So, anyways, enough of that. Another thing, I apologize if you hear Rhodey and my dog in the background. He's recovering from... neck surgery he just had this morning. So actually he had it last night, but he just came home this morning. So
and he's currently confined to a crate for his own protection, and so he's kind of whining because he's a little bit anxious and restless.
Yeah, he wants to get out of the crate because he's feeling a lot better, but yeah, he's okay. Don't worry about him. He's doing good.
The moon is so bright tonight. I can't sleep.
You sound so excited about it.
Well, you know, insomnia is a fun thing to deal with. So when I was expelled from school, I thought I'd lost my shot at my dreams. But now here I am, standing in the middle of this ranch, way up on a mountaintop. Under such a beautiful moon. What strange fate.
You know how many times we've recorded this and I never noticed the clouds moving in the background?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's interesting. Each time you do it, you kind of see something different.
I know. This is the 3rd or 4th time we've done this. It's kind of funny.
Hmm? Is somebody there?
We don't get many chances to meet these days, do we? I like how they drew a tear on her face. Well, you know you're welcome to come any time you like. He sure seems like a nice boy. I sure wish I could meet him too. No! If you did that, you'd be in trouble. Just like I am now. Why are you in trouble? I'm sorry. Please don't cry, Rio. Don't worry. I won't do anything rash, okay, Rio? Rio? No, I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Rio? Who is she talking to? I couldn't get a good look.
I just thought about this, but he seems okay with a bunch of people just wandering around on his ranch. I guess it's not his ranch, but I'd be worried if it were just a bunch of people were showing up and having, you know, secret conversations on my land.
Well, it is the daughter of the guy who owns the place.
Yeah, that's what I just realized. Looks like we have a visitor. Oh, it's Cesar.
Well, hello, Cesar.
Sorry.
Well, hello, Yuri, and Icon. This place is turning into a very nice ranch.
Thank you. You bet it is. I wouldn't settle for anything less. So what brings you here? As I point to you.
Well, I figured it's about time for you to start thinking about the competition.
Ooh, the competition.
Yeah, your opponents is what I mean. Would you like to go and take a look first?
Nope, let's just go.
Let's do this.
Wow, yeah, of course. I'd love to go. You too, right, Icon? Icon, hee?
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, sure. I'll bring Puddin' along. Okay, so that's bugging me about this game. They keep the wrong character on the screen for who's talking, and it
I
keeps
know,
throwing
it's
me off
tripped
all
you.
the time.
It's tripped you up so many times.
The other thing that's distracting is that I'm currently watching what's on the screen via FaceTime, and I have my face up in the top right corner, and it's covering Cesar's face up.
I
And
didn't realize you couldn't see his face.
so I'm seeing my own face on top of his right now. Well, this sure is exciting. Indeed. Next is the main event, with the Ryun breeders.
Yeah, shake your booty at us. He's got fangs. I never noticed that.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally presenting the beautiful thorned rose of Fimba, Miss Tay-Tay and her Kellerino!
So I was snickering when Dut showed up, or Doot. I don't know how to pronounce Dut. Dut. I'm laughing when Dut showed up because this is the part of this. I was talking about earlier how they copyrighted 30 seconds of music. So I actually saw Dut for about 8 hours straight yesterday, and his face is just kind of taunting me now, like, "Ha, I'm copyrighted." It's just like every time I see him now, I'm like, "Ugh, you."
Why is she here?
Humph. If it isn't that kiddo, what the heck are you doing here? What? You even brought a monster? Wait a minute. Don't tell me. You were a breeder! Well. Is that so? Humph. Why did it need 3 dialogue boxes? Well, I can see you've got the perfect monster for playing in the sandbox.
What did you say?
Whoa ho ho ho! At least you'll see my wonderful fighting style. Humph.
He
Just
brought
for
in
you,
the
I
Naga
call it.
voice.
Just for you. Well, I could give you my signature. At least that would make your trip here worthwhile. Ho 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 ho! Yeah, I'm not going to cover my mouth when I do that because apparently it makes the microphone go crazy.
Yeah, if you guys have not seen some of those Slayers OAVs, you really owe it to yourself to go and watch those.
Oh, what's wrong with that girl? I'm getting really impatient with her. Impatient? Really? Why?
Yeah, not frustrated, not annoyed, not,
Yeah.
disturbed or upset or outraged.
Huh? It's Rio. Welcome home. What is it? I see. When you were in town, some girl said something awful about you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I see. But you can't let a mean girl like that get the best of you, okay? Bye. Well, goodbye. She's gone. Huh? Did I ever tell Rio about that girl?
No. Oh, wait, no?
I was gonna say,
Well,
wow.
I was saying no, and then it just happened that he said no at the same time. So.
Oh, I was like, he went through puberty in the past 5 minutes.
It was as if Rio was talking to Puddin'.
We're not doing very well today, are we? Now you can go to the Monster Association.
Now you can go to the Monster Association.
Oh, like, let's go to the association. Yes, let's go.
I don't know. I think this is great.
Just adds to my day.
Yeah,
The hurricane barrels down on me. Oh, hello, Icon. What can I do for you today? Alrighty. So this is the lab. We can combine, we can retire, or go back to the ranch. I'm going to show you a quick combine. I like the style they have here, because this matches Monster Rancher 2. For anyone who's played it, you know what I'm talking about, because I haven't LP'd it. But I kind of like the fact they went back to the more text style of it. Because in 3 they used the shrine, I think, and it was a nice idea, especially since it kind of fit in with the culture. But this, to me, always made a bit more sense, since in the wild, monsters just don't ram into each other and turn into something new. I mean, it sounds like it takes silence, or science. It's not silence. Hello! Oh? You don't have any frozen monsters. I love that face. Ugh. I need to screenshot that face and use it as my icon at work sometimes.
It looks
That's how
like
I feel.
Zealous's face almost.
Kinda. I don't know. She looks more exasperated. Anyways, without frozen monsters, you can't make a combination. See you again next time. So, Monster Rancher 4 is interesting in the combination because I believe it's the... I distinctly remember doing this. I haven't confirmed it since I haven't played in a while. But, I distinctly remember the fact that when you make a combination in this game and you don't like what you come out with, like there's a chance if you mix a Suezo with a plant, you can either get a Suezo plant or a plant Suezo. If you wanted the plant Suezo and it came out Suezo plant, you can actually revert it and everything will go back to normal. But the trick here is that that will actually go into your book. Even though you didn't keep that, that species will go into your book. And I distinctly remember as a kid actually filling up my book by cheating like that. And it was pretty awesome. So later on, when we get into combining, I might just constantly combine and then revert when I don't get something I want, just so we can fill up the book some more.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Come again anytime you need something. Kind of interesting. There always seems to be females that run stuff like that. Like in Pokemon, it's all Nurse Joys. Okay. So we can't go to competitions yet. Ugh, I'm so confused. Let's do one more training. Let's do balance and rest. Yeah. Okay. We'll practice his life ability.
I was gonna say Nurse Joy though, isn't she? I mean, she's just like a running gag for Brock, basically, right?
Yeah, but Brock goes away because of some advocate group said it was racist or some nonsense, so they got rid of Brock.
What?
Yeah, I'm not joking. It was okay the fact that he hit on every woman, but it wasn't okay that he was drawn the way he was or something. I don't remember the story.
Okay.
I don't think he needs to get fed yet, so let's just go and pray. They better not copyright that. Wait a minute. I thought he was balancing.
He was. Did you? You must have knocked him over.
Oh no, Puddin', I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh, there he goes. Yay! And Rhodey fell asleep. That makes me happy.
The moonlight is bright tonight, just like the other night. Huh? Where is Puddin' heading off to?
I don't know. Well, Rio, I can see the monster's love for you like they always do. Did I do it again?
Yes.
Well, Rio, I can see the monsters love you like they always do. I have an idea. Why don't you run the ranch along with that boy Icon? I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun. Don't you agree, Puddin'? I can't. It'll just turn out the same as always. He'll become scared of me and eventually hate me. I don't want to be hated again. You mustn't assume things, Rio. You've got to open your eyes. Be brave and say what you want to say. Oh, look, she opened her eyes just for you. It's the tree.
What's this?
What? What? Icon, don't look at me! No, it's alright, Rio. You can't hide it forever.
It's kind of hard to be like upset when you're, saying it all like that.
It's a beautiful moon tonight anyway. Why not talk it all out? My name is Makruji. I like his name because it's actually kind of a play on words from Monster Hunter 2 because they were actually mock type they were monsters called mocks in Monster Hunter 2 that were just trees. And the way you got one was growing a mysterious tree, and then randomly, if your barn was empty, it would just appear in your barn as a tree monster, and they were called mocks. So I think this is what it's making fun of. So, trees with unusual powers like myself are called spirit trees. I'm one of the oldest spirit trees, and at some point in my life, I learned to speak human a bit, which is impressive because you speak it quite well. But I didn't want to surprise them. So, during the day, I stay quiet.
I'm just imagining this. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to talk to them during the day when they can clearly see what I am, make me out, and understand what's going on. I'm going to talk to them at night when they can't tell what's going on.
Yeah.
That won't surprise them. Wow! But, isn't it kind of sad to stay quiet, even though you can speak?
What do you know? Whoa. You humans have nothing but fear of any... Oh, not this line again. You humans have nothing but fear of anything kind of power you don't understand, so you attack it. Yes, I got it.
Probably supposed to be any kind of fear. Or any
yeah, I know, but I wanted to read it as it was written.
Rio, What's wrong?
I'm sorry about her, Rio. Oh,
Period.
Rio, you see, is a very unusual girl. She dresses like a normal girl.
She's
Unlike
half
Tay-Tay.
plant.
Well, she said earlier human, so I always kind of wondered about that, because I'm pretty sure she's human. I can't remember.
Oh, spoiler alert.
I can't remember, so... She has the power to talk to monsters. And from a young age, that power was feared by others, and she was disliked for it. Oh, noes.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry, Rio. But... I now hate you because you're different.
Aww. We love you, Rio.
Yeah, you shouldn't keep your thoughts to yourself.
As cheesy as this is, I really like Rio.
Yeah, she's cool. If you do, you'll never be able to share your feelings.
Vocally.
Rio, you just have more chances to understand others than ordinary people do.
Like me. What? Chances?
Yeah, chances. To be able to speak and understand monster language, that's an amazing opportunity.
I've never thought about it that way. I was always just so scared I couldn't look at it that way.
If you close your heart, you'll never be able to rid yourself of your fears.
You might be right. Oh, it's about time for me to go home. Good night, Icon. Oh, she's smiling at us. Yay.
Yeah. Good night, Rio.
Good night, Rio. Yes, let's proceed to the next week.
You do nothing and proceed to the next week.
Dun dun dun. It's spring!
All right then. Another day ahead of us, Puddin'.
Wait, Icon. First, take this!
Huh? What is it? Every time that she... Okay, so like when we recorded this before, it occurred to me, I'm like, it sounds like that line from Zelda, it's dangerous out there, take this. Like, is it gonna be a sword?
It's my extra special battle practice kitty, Meowser! First, use this to review monster battles, okay?
What's with you today, Yuri? Pretty early to be bouncing off the walls.
You wanna know why? 'Cause I'm determined to beat that nasty girl in competition! I'll kick her butt to Kingdom Come! I'll send her on a one-way trip to La La Land! Puddin', imagine this is her and let her have it!
I think La La Land is really far away.
That's why she wants to punch her there.
I've never heard of it before.
I love how they did the nyaws in this. Gosh, how many games later I'm still saying nya? The Mews in this game are like they're really cool because they look like they're made out of like felt and yeah, and they have the stitching and their eyes are buttons. I love how they did that because in 3 they looked like real monsters, which always irritated me. I guess coming from Monster Hunter 1, but. You ready, Kaikon? Here I go.
Wait, did you
First,
say, did you say Daikon?
I said icon.
Oh.
You are not a radish.
I was gonna say, I was about to make sure you
I'm
knew
sorry.
that. Okay.
First, approach the opponent. Get into short range. Okay. There you go. That's within short range. Next is step back. Press the D-pad or left stick away from the opponent, then push the triangle button. Okay. Yes, perfect. This is called a step back. Don't forget. Don't tell. Next is a step in. Push the D-pad or left stick towards the opponent, then push the triangle button. Okay. Whee.
So you kind of jump in and out pretty quickly there.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You can't do it too many times in a row because then it'll be like, no, and you'll kind of stumble. But Exactamundo, all 10s. This is called a step in. Next is a slam. Get close to your opponent and push triangle. You also have to remember it looks a lot cooler with the Garu because with like, whoa! Because with the Golem, I don't think he'd be like, doing backflips. I love how the Mew is just hanging in midair like that. Good, nice throw! Next, use the panel rotation to select a move. Press R1 and R2 buttons. Swivel it around. Okay. No, what are you thinking? Oops. What are you thinking? Pushed L1. Good, nice twirling. This is called panel rotation. Now, the big finale. Try your skills. Give 'em heck. Move to the distance set in the skill panel. And push the O extra square button. Now, if I remember right, I could be wrong about this because it's been a while. I believe if you push the circle button, then you use more accuracy and less power. The square button gives you more power but less accuracy, and the X, I believe, is the normal amount of power and accuracy that skill has. I guess we'll have to wait till we get further in the game for them to confirm that. Whoops! Oh, it said very good. You now have practice. For some reason, I started battle mode and just kept going. Oh, and use the skill screen under the monster data to assign monster skills to the panel. I already showed my viewers this. After you learn a new skill, don't forget to assign it to a panel. You can't use the skill without assigning it. Also, if you learn knowledge of fire, etc., you can assign elements to certain skills. Try to figure out the weak points of your enemies. You got it? Oh yeah. Also, practice makes perfect. Do your best. Alrighty, so I believe he needs a good rest. Yes. Let's do some restings.
Yes, a good rest.
Alrighty. Hey, Puddin'. We want to bug you. Let's praise you for doing a good job napping. Alrighty. Yes, proceed to the next weekend activity. I will do nothing all weekend. I wish I could. Icon, let's try entering a competition.
Sounds... sorry, I had something stuck in my throat there. Sounds like a good idea, but I don't really know how. Maybe we should go talk to Cynthia about it?
Oh god. Hee, I thought you'd say that, so I brought a competition calendar. Use this to enter the competition. Yeah, you try laughing while in the middle of a yawn. First, use the cursor to mark the competition that you want to enter on the calendar. Then select the monster and add it to the schedule. Next, find a weekend that a competition is being held and select it as your weekend activity. Also, to enter official competition, you have to earn... first earn star points from your normal competitions. Got something in my throat. If you win an official competition, your monster's rank rises and you can enter higher ranked competitions. But to enter the top ranked official competition, your breeder rank has to rise too. Only the association can grant breeder ranks, so it's hard to tell when your rank will rise. So I guess you just have to hope for the best. I believe breeder rank rises by storyline, but I guess we'll find out. I guess that's about it. Well, did you get all that? Oh yeah. So you're all set. Now enter a competition. Let's beat that annoying Tay-Tay girl.
Straight to S class.
Yeah. Now, oh gosh. Now you can beat the competition. I'm going to say you can enter competitions. All right. So now we got the calendar. So we got S. S stands for single battles, and if we go over, we'll see that we have O for official grade battles, and we have up here we got G for group battles.
What's a group battle?
A group battle later on when we get more than one monster, we can enter more than one monster.
Oh.
Let's not enter this one right away. Let's enter this one. So you can actually go ahead in the schedule, like I think you could in 3, and you can go ahead and assign monsters all over the calendar ahead of time. So she mentioned earlier star points. I'll show you that real quick. So if you go to the monster, you'll see at the bottom we have star points right under adventure level. So we have 0 star points. What?
He doesn't have any star points.
So we need to go win 3 single battles. Well, right now we only have capability of going to single battles, but we need to win 3 single battles of E rank before we can go to the E competition. I like this and I don't like this, because in the first game, I'm sure you guys remember me jumping straight to official cups when a monster was born. I tried and go straight to official cups. It's nice, but, you know, this is a lot more realistic, I think, and I appreciate that. So I don't really have a complaint to the star point system. I think it's a little bit more realistic, because this is totally realistic, but I always felt like that was in place. So you'll also notice that it shows up here that he has a versus battle this week. So normally what I do automatically is just say rest on this week, because I like for them to rest, because if they're too tired at the beginning of a battle, they'll have a lot less guts to start out with. At the beginning of the game, or at the very beginning of their lives, it might not matter that much for E rank, so I might train, but once they get to D rank, I'll most likely always start resting. So let's give him some accuracy. And that actually might work out pretty well. He should be able to do 3 things and then rest, so let's go with that.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, come on, Puddin', we can win. Yeah, 81% accuracy! Woo! Alright, punch the air. Let's punch me out of the way.
It's payback for knocking him over earlier.
Yeah! Alright, I bet you're hungry. Yeah. Brody's like, I'm hungry too. Now I'm hungry. I should eat an Oreo.
Yeah, I actually remember to get something to eat and drink before we started recording.
Yeah, I was so tempted to get a soda. I really need one.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see right now, but I'm holding up my soda into the camera.
So you'll notice we have the option of competition, but we don't have a competition scheduled. So we can still technically try going, I think. But let's not. Now, if we do have a competition, when we come to the weekend, it'll automatically be selected, so we don't accidentally skip it. And I think if you try to skip it, it'll be like, whoa, wait, you signed up for this. You know, are you sure? So the game is kind of intelligent. Alright, let's go. Ooh, yeah, 85% rate. Doing better this time around. Alrighty. We'll praise him for doing a good job. Yeah, good job, Puddin'. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, he's really grown on me. Especially since I stared at him for 8 hours yesterday.
He is a cute monster.
He is. I always kind of harped on Garu's, but I don't know. He's starting to really grow on me now. I think it's... yeah, okay, we're good. And I'm gonna save next week. Yay, 84%! Woo! Good job, Puddin'.
Nice results, too.
Yeah! Good job. I love this little icon on the top right. Oh, I forgot to mention this! Okay, so when I first edited the first video way back when, you guys try to remember the last video I said I don't know what he was talking about with action points. I figured it out. If you look in the top left, right under the date where it says first year 6 month, there's a dot right next to the free time, a little spinning free time. It's a dark green color. That's where the action's going to be. When it's lit up like a lighter green, that means I have a free action point. Later on in the game, that bar will get more and more full. We'll have quite a few action points.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
no,
about.
No, you weren't, you butt.
It is totally what I was talking. I totally knew what I was talking about, despite the fact I'd never played this game before.
Moving on.
Totally
Another thing I'll mention, which we'll probably hopefully hear later on, is the music actually changes with the seasons. But I can't show that right now. Stupid band. Alrighty. No!
So, you might have noticed, we now have a few more save slots that we're using. That's because we wanted to deal with issues like, in case the video had to be tossed out
if we have to go back,
so
this way, we can easily go back without losing data like we were constantly in Suikoden 1 and 2. Okay. We've gotten smarter. Although we can't figure out the copyright thing. Alrighty.
To be fair, I was going to say, to be fair, there's a lot of people who can't figure out copyright.
Oh my gosh. Real quick, the most infamous case of this copyright problem on YouTube is there was a guy who went out in a field and recorded himself picking plants to make a homemade salad, and there's no music, there's no sound. All it is him walking around in a field with birds chirping in the background sound, but there's no, sound added on purpose, and it was copyrighted, and then a company called Rocketfish or something like that copyrighted it for their music, and he lost the dispute. Yeah, you should look that up. It was pretty funny, so I'm not the only one that's had problems with this. Alright, back to the game.
Wait, isn't Rocketfish like the Best Buy brand for electronics?
Maybe it was like rockets, or I know the word fish was in it, but yes, anyway. So let's feed him a potato, because we know that he's okay with potatoes from previous experience. Okie dokie.
Well, it's meat and potatoes. He likes meat.
So now he's pretty good, so he should totally be ready for this fight. Competition. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to the Hydrangea Cup. Oh, that's kind of funny. And it's in Toggle. And we could win a potato if we make first place. And the prize is 800 gold for first place and 500 for second. And it's the tournament style, which is not the grid style. It's more like the... I don't know how to describe it.
It's a bracket, not round robin.
Yeah, thank you. Do-do-do. I'll do my own sound effects.
Ladies and gentlemen, and here it is, the Hydrangea Cup. Who will arise victorious? There can be only one. What is is going on?
Do 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 do. I can't talk and sing. Okay, so here we go. We have match, phone, retire.
I don't think that was in the last recording we threw out.
No, because we had music in the last recording. So we can look at our own information, or we can look at the internet envy's information. This is a common thing for Monster Hunter games, but this is one of the only Monster Hunter games I use this information on a regular basis. It won't be on the early competitions, but definitely for group battles and later competitions, I'll use this quite a bit. So you can see their stats, and most importantly, you can actually see their traits and their skills.
Oh.
This is important because if there's something like, flammable, which they take fire easily, we know for a fact, looking ahead of time, that we should use fire abilities. Hard skin means he's most likely more immune. He's not immune, but he takes less damage from physical attacks, is what my guess is. And so we can look at that. It looks like he takes damage from wind attacks, I believe is what that means. So yeah, he's a golem. Oh my goodness, total failure. What is that thing called? It's those worm things that were introduced in 2 Color Pandoras. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and fight. Yes, I will give commands, because I never not give commands. Well, Monster Hunter 1 and 2, I think I didn't, but... Alrighty, that's a really ugly golem.
That's
all I gotta say about that.
Wow, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine on its chest.
It is! So here we go, we can see our stats. The blue ones are gonna be us, and the red is them. We have more power, accuracy, it looks like more defense and speed. Less intelligence, which is kind of funny. And he might have more life, I can't tell, so... Let's go. Fire. Oh, okay, so bullish means that he's confused, and because he's a more aggressive nature, bullish generally means he's gonna want to go closer to the enemy when he's on his own. See, he's walking closer. A more shy monster who wouldn't do bullish, it would do something else. I can't remember what it's called. They actually run away from the enemy. So sometimes it's helpful to actually have specific personalities. Okay, this is bad. Another thing about this one is if I keep trying Wild Slash, the accuracy goes down every time. So it's not a good idea unless you're like me and I don't really care at the moment. It's not recommended that you try the same move over and over, because I think the other monster kind of gets used to the fact that you are trying the same move over and over.
You get kind of predictable.
Yeah, so... Excuse me. Alright, so we're fighting a pixie.
It's a pixie?
Do. Oh, I think it was a little early. I thought it'd load faster than that. Alright, so got a pixie duck in here.
Oh.
That's, well, it's got more intelligence, but that's just about it. That's okay. Puddin' doesn't need intelligence. He's got a head full of puddin'. Alrighty. Wild Slash. Yeah! Oh, man. Oh, it was almost a one-hit KO. Oh, nope. Come on. It's so weird without the music. Alright, this isn't working. Oh, crud. Now, Nirvana means that they're happy that they got so many things avoided. Look at how my hit rate went way down. Nirvana's a very bad thing for you to be in, like, if they've got... See, now I'm back up to 48. So that's another side effect from trying too many times, is it makes the other monster, like, way happy. Yeah, this is the game of, like, seriously overdone side effects, but... it's not a bad thing.
The winner of this terrific battle is Pudding! Because he doesn't know how to say puddin'. Congratulations!
Do. I can't remember the song.
Do.
Wow, for fame. Yes, that's part of the song. Do. For fame.
Now loading.
Alright. This is why I'm not in a choir. I can't sing.
Now loading.
Alrighty.
Supper.
Okay, so we won our first battle. Yay!
Yeah.
So now we have a star point. Woo! Alrighty. So now we just get 2 more before we get the official cup. Look, we have 2 more. Normally I wouldn't rush it, but because of the storyline, until we go to the official cup, a lot of things aren't going to unlock, like the item shop, and the storyline won't continue until we beat the official cup. And since we beat that one pretty well, I think we can probably get through 2 more and then get to this official cup so we can move on with the storyline faster. So, let's do shadow box and then rest and then balance. Actually looks really good. So let's train. How long has this video been? About half an hour?
I actually don't know.
Okay. Oh, you punched me. Praise him. You won the battle. Good job, Puddin'. Yay. Alright, next week. So I think what I'm going to do is stop here for this video so we can fit all 3 of the next ones in the same session. We'll have an overload of battles.
Let's do it.
Yes, we'll see you guys next time when we do a whole bunch of battles in the official cup. Bye for now.
Later.